Compassion International is the world's largest Christian charity that cares for poverty-stricken children. Long associated with the Christian music industry, the group is now embracing country music in its quest to bring awareness to these kids around the world. We had a chance to catch up with a few of the artists who have made the trip to other countries to see firsthand how people can completely change the lives of children in other countries.
I'm here with the Roys today to talk about something that is very dear to your hearts.
Yes.
And tell me just a little bit about how you got involved and what a great experience it's been for you.
You know, Compassion International heard our music and approached us about being spokespeople. And we looked at their website, and in 10 seconds we said yes. And they said, before you say yes, we'd like to bring you on a mission trip to see really what we do on the field. And that way you can experience it, and when you go out and do your shows, you can really talk about it from the heart. So last year, Lee and I, in August, went to Bogota, Colombia, and really experienced and saw what people live through every day. And we sponsor each a child. I sponsor a little girl called Najelis. He sponsors a little boy called Miguel. And meeting them brought it to a whole new level. I always say, once you sponsor a child, it not only changes the child's life, that family's life, and the community's life, but it will forever change yours.
My wife and I have been sponsoring a young man from Uganda for about 11 years now. We got involved at our local church, at Lakeshore Christian Church in Antioch, and Compassion came one Sunday and gave a presentation, and we just felt led by God to get involved, and so we've been involved ever since. And then last year, I met with some of the folks from Compassion during CMA Music Fest. I call it Fanfare.
I still say Fanfare too.
Yeah, I met them during Fanfare, and we got to talking, and there was an opportunity that came about so that I could start presenting Compassion at my concerts, and trying to get folks to get involved. And it's an incredible thing to do. It's $38 a month is all it takes to make a huge difference in not only one child's life, but the entire family's. And I got to go to Guatemala with them. We went to some villages way up in the mountains of Guatemala, and just to see the joy on these kids' faces and the difference that it makes in their lives and in their families' lives. And we met kids that, like money went to help buy glasses for them. There was just one family, this little girl, she needed glasses, and her sponsors helped provide the money, the $38 a month that they gave, not only helped with the food and other things like that, but it helped her get medical care and get a pair of glasses so she could see. And so just great things like that. It's one thing to see it on television, but it's another thing to experience it up close and in person. And that was a great thing for me to get to go.
We walked into a school, and you would have thought it was, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie walking in. I mean, the kids were just
so
clapping
excited.
And so excited that we were there. And they come up to you and they give you hugs, and they just truly are appreciative that somebody cares. And the thing that I loved was these kids coming up and giving us gifts.
Yeah.
They are the poorest of the poor, yet they, out of their heart, they give you what little bit they have. And the thing that struck me is when we left, my little boy Miguel said, "I'm going to pray for you and pray that God gives you riches." And I'm thinking, here's this 9-year-old kid that needs all the help in the world, and he's praying for me.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing. And I have a picture of me and Miguel on my desk, and there's not a day that is going to go by that I thank God that he's in my life.
These children were so happy to see us. I mean, here are kids who have absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing. And when we step off a bus and come to see them, they give us their heart and their soul and their passion, and they can't wait. They can't wait to see us, And as needy as we can tell they are, here are people, and this left the most lasting impression on me. Here are families and children who don't know what it is to be an American and live like we live here, because they have nothing but the clothes on their back and the bare minimum to get through every single day with. And they open their homes and they open their hearts and they share what little they have. Yes, and it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Wow. So it's blessed you tenfold to be involved.
It totally changed my life. I can't wait to go back again. I want to send a shout out to Josue. He was a little 11-year-old boy that just attached himself to me and the girl that my wife and I sponsor, Seth. And when you're looking at a family that their median income is maybe $60 a month,
Wow.
$38 a month is a lot.
of money.
It totally changes their life.
I'm hoping to get to go to Uganda with them. I think they're planning a trip later on this year, and that's one of my goals, is to get to go and meet the young man we've been sponsoring.
Does he know that you're a big country music star and that you sing and bless us all with your music?
No, we've never told him.
Oh.
We just, to him, we're just, the jewels, and we would like to keep it that way. Because that's not what it's all about. It's about giving back and doing what God wants us to do. So, maybe one of these days he'll figure it out, but for now he doesn't know.
Compassion International is dedicated to enabling children to thrive, not just survive. If you would like to sponsor a child or just get more information, please check out compassion.com. It's time now for another quick break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
If you want to get inside Music Row, be sure to get inside this new novel that I've just written called Murder on Music Row.